सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं। वाल्मीकि मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावरचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम्। यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषम्। गोष्पदीकृतवाराशिं मशकीकृतराक्षसम् रामायणमहामाला रत्नं वन्दे नीलात्मजम्। अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशम् अक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम्। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमद राक्षसान्तकम्। वाल्मीकि गिरिसम्भूता रामसागरगामिनी पुनादिभुवनं पुण्या रामायणमहानदी। वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना। आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः। मङ्गलं कोसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणाब्धये चक्रवर्ती तनूजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलम्। We are in the 13th chapter in the Balakanda, 13th Sarga. We have completed up to the verse number 28. Vasishtha has been given the responsibility to take care of the entire yajna, and he has gladly agreed to that. It is his own forte. He knows. Not only that, he considers that as his privilege for Bhagavan Sri Rama himself is coming, and to have himself as the priest to cause for that whole ritual, which is going to be the very birth of Sri Rama, you consider that as a great honor. Therefore, Vasishtha, who is the Trikalagnya, one who knows all the three times, such people, they are called Krantadarshinah. Krantadarshinah means those who see beyond what the eyes can see. Such people are those who are capable of understanding why a person is placed where one is placed, what one is asked to do. So he gladly agreed to that, and he asked the architects and various masons and create the city and also food to be available for everyone, etc. Then he instructed Sumantra to bring all the various kings, including especially the future Sambandhi of Sri Rama, that is Mithilapati Janaka Maharaj, Kashi Viryavan, Kashi, there, and many others. Then the verse number, where are we? 30, right? That's right. Vasishtam Vakyam Shrutva Sumantrastvaritam Tada Vyadishat Purusham Statra Ragyamanayane Shubhan Swayameva hi Dharmatma Prayato Munishasanat Sumantrastvarito Bhutva Samanetum Mahamatihi Te Chakarmantika Sarve Vasishtaya Maharshaye Sarvam Nivedayantit Sma Yajne Yadupakalpidam Tata Prito Dvijasreshtaha Tan Sarvan Munirabravit Avajñaya Nadhatavyam Nakasyat Leelaya Piva Avajñaya Kritam Hanyat Dataram Natra Samshayah. Vasishtasya Vakyam Shrutva, having listened to the Vasishta's words, having listened to that, Sumantra immediately went. Sumantraha Dvaritam Tada Vyadishat. Immediately he directed various very noble messengers, Shubhan Purushan Satra Rajnyam Anayane, to bring when you add Nayanam is to lead. Naina. In Telugu, father is called Naina. Right? Naina, right? Because Nana, Naina also they say. Same. The original word is Naina. Naina means one who Nayati. Nayati means one who leads. Nayati, Nayakaha, Nayar, Nada, this Nana, Nayar, all these are categories of leaders. Ni Nayati. Eyes, Nayana. Why? That leads the whole body. You understand? Kamala Nayanaram, Bimala Charananam. So Nayana means that's one eyes. Eyes are those which leads the person to wherever he goes. So here, Anayana means to bring. Instead, Nayana means to lead away, to take, and then Anay. So Anayanartham, Anayane, to bring. Shubhan Purushan, the very intelligent messengers have been, he Vyadishat. Vyadishat, he directed them to bring various kings from different places. And Swayameva hi dharmatma prayato munishasanat. He himself, munishasanat, according to the Shasana instructions of the Muni, that is Vasishta Muni, he himself, because he told him, you yourself have to go and bring Mithilapati, Janaka, because he is very important. Sumantra Tvaridam Bhutva, Dvarito Bhutva, and becoming very quick. Samanetum Mahamatihi, Samanetum, to bring, Samyak Anetum again, to bring all those kings. And those people who have been directed to build the palatial buildings and construct the various facilities, etc., Techa Karmantikaha, Karmasya Antikaha, one who accomplishes, that's called Karmantikaha. Karmantaka means even Yama also is called Karmantaka. Krutantaka is called. Krutantaka means one who brings the end of all, that is Krudam. Krudam means what is done, one who brings an end to everything. Tamekadantamantakantamantakantakatmajam. One of the names, one of the Ganesh Pancharatnam, you see that. Tamekadantam. Ekadantam is one who has. There is he says Krutantaka. There also. He is the son of the one who brings an end of the one who brings the end of everything. Krutantakantadantakantakantakantakatmajam. Antakatmajam. He brings he is the son of Antaka, of whom? Of Yama, who is Krutantaka. And who is Yama? He is a Krutantaka. He who is the end of all the karmas, Bhagavan Shiva, who brings the end to him, and his son, Ganesha. So, here Karmantaka means those people who are the great architects and others who are building the various buildings for the sake of this big event. They all reported to Vasishta. Sarve Vasishtaya Maharshaye Sarvam Nivedayanti. They submit whatever they have done. They go and report to him because Vasishta is the chief supervisor there. Sma Yagne Yadupakalpidam Sarvam. Whatever is to be done, Yadupakalpidam, whatever is instructed to them, they daily reported to them. Tata Pridaha Dvijasreshtaha. Dvijasreshtaha, best among the Dvijas, Brahmanas, he Vasishta. Sarvan Murir Abravid. Sarvan, to them all, Munihi Abravid, he said. What did he say? Please, whatever you are doing in this Yajnashala or anywhere where you are hosting all various kings and soldiers and servants, but never disrespectfully do anything. This is the most important. Never disrespectfully do anything. Because he says, Avajnaya na dhatavyam. Without a respect, do not give anything. Meaning, without respect, do not offer anything, neither to the host, the guests, nor to even gods. You know, when you are offering to the Lord, offering to Bhagavan, what guarantee that he is taking? So, when you are giving to people also, whether they are going to be happy about what you are giving or not, you are not sure. Only you can do is give with Shraddha. Right? Shraddhaya deyam, ashraddhaya adeyam, shriyadeyam, hriyadeyam, bhiyadeyam, sambhidadeyam. It is said in Taittiriya Upanishad, please give with faith. Especially when you are offering to God, when you are saying Namaha, Namaha, meaning what? Na Mama, it is for Bhagavan. But once you have given up your ownership, that means you are giving it with faith. Hope the Lord will accept. That is why Shraddha Lope, Kama Lope, all those things we say, because I might have given without the Shraddha also. That is not. See, it is said, Bhagavan Krishna also, very many places, in 16th chapter he says, any action that you perform Shastra is a pramana. Tasmat shastram pramanante karya akarya vyavastito jnatva karma vidanoktam. Having understood karma vidan, iha kartum, here in this world also. Kartimiha, here in this world, anything that you do, you must know what the Shastra is saying. Tasmat shastram pramanante karya karya vyavastito jnatva karma vidanoktam karma kartum iha arhasi. You are eligible to do any action based upon what is your understanding about Shastra. So if one does not have the knowledge of Shastra, he is not eligible to do anything. So this is what is asked by Arjuna. In the next chapter, beginning itself, he asks, 17th chapter. He says, yes, Shastra vidim utsrijya. One who is giving up the vidhi or the norms of the vidhi, of the Shastra, if out of Shraddha, if he does anything, tesham nishta ka Krishna, sattva rajasa tamas. What is the nature of a person if, or the action, if it is performed by Shraddha, but not according to Shastra? Krishna says, if a person can do an action with Shraddha, it surpasses all Shastra. But that Shraddha should be sattvika, done without personal gain or looking for personal gain. That is important. So if you is looking for what is that I will get out of it, then it is become rajasic. You do it half-heartedly, no intention at all, because everybody says, or just for the ostentation, everybody is looking at, therefore I should do, then it is tamasic. But a person does it without expecting anything in return personally, then it is sattvic. So that's why I say, tesham nishtha tu ka Krishna sattvamaho rajastamaha. So Krishna very clearly says, ashraddaya hudam dattam tapastaptam. Anything that you have done, anything that you do without Shraddha, ashraddaya hudam dattam tapastaptam kritam tata asadvityeva. That becomes asad. It's useless. It is absolutely have no meaning. So more than what you do, how, with what mind you do is very important. That's why he says, in another place, a person's Shraddha is what he is. The faith of the person is what he is. He very clearly says, Shraddhavan, a person of Shraddha alone have gained knowledge, first of all. Knowledge cannot come if you don't have faith. Number one. And another he says that any sattvanurupa sarvasya shraddha bhavati bharata. A person's mind is what he is having faith in. Is it not true? We have seen. If a person has a faith in money, his mind will be only money. That's what he would think. Why? Because that is where his trust is. That is where his faith is. He believes money can do anything. Then his mind will be only on that. Not on goodwill, not on friendship, not on love, not on anything else. Money. So, yo yash shraddha sa eva saha. Whatever is a person's shraddha, that alone he is. So, if you do not have shraddha in what you do, even if you do the best, it has no meaning. So, the best combination is know the Shastra and have shraddha. See, in Krishna's statement also, if you know the Shastra and don't do accordingly, that is not allowed as correct. You see, this is very tricky affair. If you don't know the Shastra and then you do with Shraddha, blindly, because I believe that Bhagavan is there, I will, like Kannappa Nayanar, you know the story of Kannappa. He did not know any vidhi of how to worship God, but he was so blindly in love with God. Bhagavan gave darshan to him. Hey, such a person, he believes that I am here. He manifested, and the priest probably he would have done some 20, 30 years of Puja, nothing happened to him. In the case of Dhruva also, isn't it? Dhruva or you get Prahlad, so many of them, they are not great rishis, but full of faith. Prahlad, after all, is a born of a Rakshasa. But how much of faith? Another person who may have, so you know the Shastra and do not do accordingly, knowingly not doing is a greater punishment. Even in today's law also, if you see, if you don't know and therefore you did it, it is innocent, it is accepted. But if you know and are going against it, that is not accepted. So if you know the Shastra, you must have Shraddha. There is no other way. If you don't know Shastra, you are better off. So, that's why let us say that you are offering to the people who are departed. Do you think that, how do I know, these are all, I don't know how it's going to go to them. That's what morning also I was telling. Let us say that some 50 years back, I give you a small plastic piece. Then I say, you talk to this. Somebody thousands of miles away will listen to you. Would you have believed that? Your grandfather, and at that time you give him a plastic piece and say, now talk to this, your son who is in US will listen to this. What stupidity, useless. Now it is possible, isn't it? Now it is so many things are possible. You move here, something else moves there. With no connection, no wire, nothing, no connection at all. How? Is it not there is an invisible connection that is created by the technology? If you press one, this light comes on and then everything is, how is it possible? People of that time would have wondered. But what is given here, how does it reach somebody who is somewhere else? It does. That is what is called Shraddham. Shraddhaya Kritam. When you do with Shraddha, that is why it's called Shraddha. Now, if you do not have belief and then, I don't know, anyway, I'll do it. Then, asaditchade is asad only. It is useless. Karma. That is, even if you asaditchade karma, that's not going to help him at all. So here he very clearly says, avajñaya na datavyam. Without respect, don't give. Kasyachit, even for the sake of playfully, leelaya bhiva. Don't do it slightingly, don't do it playfully, don't do it with disrespectfully. Why? Avajñaya kritam hanya dataram natra sanshaya. Disrespectfully done, any donation or any giving will kill and destroy the giver. So either give with faith or don't give. That's why Shraddhaya deyam, Ashraddhya adeyam. Don't give. Don't do it. Better don't do it if you don't have faith. So, that is a very important point that we have to note here. Vasishtha reiterates this point again and again. Continuing that, Tadakaischid ahoratrehi upayata mahikshitaha bahuni ratnanyadaya Rajño Dasharatasya Tato Vasishta Suprito Rajanamidam Abhravit Upayata Naravyagra Rajanastava Shasanat Mayapi Satkruta Sarve Yatarham Rajasattama Yajniyam Chakritam Sarvam Purushaitu Samahitaihi Niryatu Cha Bhavan Yashtum Yajñayatanamantikat सर्वकामैरुपहृतैः उपेदं वै समन्ततः द्रष्टुमर्हसि राजेन्द्र मनसेव विनिर्मितम् तदावशिष्टवचनात् ऋष्यशृङ्गस्य शोभयोः दिवसे शुभनक्षत्रे निर्यातो जगतीपतिः ततो वसिष्ठप्रमुखाः सर्व एव द्विजोत्तमाः ऋष्यशृङ्गं पुरस्कृत्य यज्ञकर्मारम्भस्तदा यज्ञवाटं गता सर्वे यथा शास्त्रं यथा विधि श्रीमांश्च सह पत्नीभिः राजा दीक्षमुपाविशत् ततः thereafter कैश्चित् अहोरात्रिः उपयाता. Day and night many different kings and others started coming. Mahikshita bahuni ratnani adaya rajno Dasarathasya. Many different kings have come with so much of jewelry and many other things they brought. According to their grade, they are coming to meet the king. It is like, when you go to a person who is sick in the hospital, you go with the fruits, right? At that time you go, because that person can eat that and then they can make use of it. You cannot go to that person with ice cream and other things. You go to the person with what he can take. So you are going to meet a person of great, prosperity and great, celebrity. So to that person you must go and give that stature. So you go to a big king and then give him $1 donation. He may take it, but he said, what is that you are giving it to me? So, Ratnani, Bahuni Ratnani. So, because, and also it is a show off of what their wealth is also. They are showing off, I can give you this. Bahuni Ratnani Adaya Rajno Dasarathasya. So, many kings from different places, different countries, they have come and they see the prosperous country of Dasharatha, this Ayodhya. And he is conducting such a vast and humongous, such a yajna. And they are all pleased to come and honor the king. To honor the king, they brought all their wealth, various gems and jewelries there. This was going on day and night. So, and then, one day, Vasishtha has decided, Tato Vasishtha Supritaha Rajanam Idam Abravit. Then he spoke to the king. What did he say? Upayadanaravyak Rajana Tavashasanat. Because of your instructions or invitation, they all saw e-weight of yours in the web. They are not e-weight. All the emissaries, they have all gone and brought so many of the kings. They are all here. Upayada Naravyakra Ajana Tavashasanat Mayavi Satkruta Sarve Yadarham Rajasattama. And I have also done whatever needs to be done, supervised this very sacrifice, and everything is in place. Yajñam cha kritam sarvam purushai susamahitaihi. Yam yajñam, this very yajna has been arranged and organized by very competent people, and niryadu cha bhavan yashtum yajna ayatanam antikat. Yajnayatanam, the place where the yajna is going to take place, Niryatu Bhavan, please you come to, it is very Antika, it is near that only, near the palace, it has been prepared, and I would like you to come and look at what has been done so far. Sarvakameir upahridaihi upedam vai samantataha. Whatever is desirable thing, all facilities that are necessary for so many people to come and stay, everything has been prepared and all these things are going on. Drashtum arhasi. It is deserving to be seen. Rajendra, oh best of the king. And these are all done according to your wish. Manasa eva vinirmitam. Your own wish. Manasa eva. By your own wish this has been prepared because it is out of your need this has been created. Tata Vasishta Vachanat Rishyasringatya Chaupayoho. Listening to Vasishta and Rishyasringa, both of them, Divase Shubha Nakshatre, on a correct day, where the correct nakshatra was in place, Niryatha Jagatipatihi. So he proceeded towards the Yajnashala. And Tato Vasishta Pramugaha Sarva Eva Vidijottamaha Rishyasringam Puraskritya Yajna Karmaram Bastada. Having reached there, he kept Vasishta and Rishyasringa in the front as a prominent people to perform this sacrifice. The whole process of the Yajna began there. Yajnavatam Gataha Sarve. Everybody went to that sacrificial place. Yata Shastram Yata Vidhi. According to this Shastra and according to the norm. Srimancha Sahapatni Bhi Raja, king along with his queens. Diksham Upavichat. He sat down to get the Diksha, meaning the direction from the priests. By this time, the whole 1 year has passed since the horse has been released. So, this is 13th chapter ends here. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane Valmikiye Adikavye Balakande Trayodasha Sargaha. Now, Swamiji, now Ram would come now. No, wait. Ram will come a little late because the Yajna is not started yet. Only the horse has gone around, now come back. Now, Ata, therefore, 1 more year. See, these are all not, just like that would not happen. And that too, Bhagavan has to come means there is a lot of, preparations to be done. And in today's world you have, easy way of test tube baby and this and that, children can be born within no time. Of course, here also 10 months like it's not no time. But then 9 months, I don't know about that. So, probably I was born in 10 months. So, what we see is that it takes years. We understand it is Ishtakam. It is not Dharma or Moksha Karma, it is Ishtakama. Ishtakama means where it is not a Yajna Yaga performed for Moksha or for Janakalyanartham. No, it is what? Prasavartam. Putra Kama Ishti. Ishti means Yajna. Putra Kamasi Ishti. Ishtaya Kradam Ishti. So what for the sake of desire fulfillment it is done. So they obviously, it takes its own time. And the Devatas who are to be pleased by this are all Indradi Devatas. Not the Moksha Devatas like Shiva or Vishnu or... No. These are all the others to be pleased. Our Gurudev used to say, if you go to Hollywood, they are all Devatas. Gandharvas are there. Gandharva Lok they have come down. Because it is said that these people who are, dancers and performers, etc., their skills are from Indraloka. So those are all descendants here. Once in a while they come down and then do these things and go back. So these devatas are not for moksha, right? They are not that kind. So the various yajnas are performed to please them, especially Indra. So that's why you will find that the Somarasa is going to be extracted. We'll see that. 14th chapter here. Adas samvatsare purne tasmin prapte turangame saravyaschottare tire rajyo yajno bhyavartata ऋष्यशृङ्गं पुरस्कृत्य कर्मं चक्रुर्द्विजशबाः अश्वमेधे महायज्ञे राज्ञोऽस्य सुमहात्मनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति विधिवत् याजका वेदपारकाः यथा विधि यथा न्यायम् परिक्रामन्ति शास्त्रतः प्रवर्ग्यं शास्त्रतः कृत्वा तथैवोपसदं द्विजाः चक्रुश्च विधिवत् सर्वम् अधिकं कर्म शास्त्रतः. So here atah samvatsare purne, another year passed by. Tasmin, in that prapte, tasmin prapte turangame. Turangame prapte, again as I told you yesterday also, sati saptami, while the horse has been gained again back. Prapte, gained what? Turangame. Turam gacchati iti turangama. That is horse which is, turam means quickly running, swift running, that is called turangama. Turangame prapte tasmin. In that, while the horse has been gained back, Saraivascho uttare tire, northern bank of Sarayu river, Rajyaha yajnam abhyavartata, conducted the yajna at the banks of the river. Rishishringam puraskritya, keeping Rishishringa as the main priest. Karma chakruhu dvijarshabaha, the best of the Brahmins continued to perform. Ashwamedhe mahayajne rajyaha asya sumahatmana. In this yajna which is being organized by or being directed by the Dasharatha. Karma kurvanti vidivat yajakaha vedaparakaha, those great scholarly people have conducted this. Yataviti yatanyayam parikramanti shastrataha. Without transgressing the norms, they all performed it. First thing what they did was pravargyam. Pravargya is the method of extracting soma juice from a particular herb. Now today's science is still wondering about what is this soma plant itself. So many people think that it is some kind of intoxicant or things like that. It is not that. It is a particular juice which are offered to the devatas. That's why pravargyam shastrata krutva tata eva upasadam dvijaha. So they have done that particular extraction 3 times. In the morning, in the afternoon and the evening. Chakruscha vidivat sarvam adhikam karma shastrataha. So the extraction of this juice itself is a big process. So only the Kalpashastra, those who have studied the Kalpashastra, meaning Yajna Shastra, will understand the methodology, mantra to be chanted, what needs to be done, etc. We will see, some ideas will be clear as we move forward. Abhipujyat tada krishtaha sarve chakrur yata vidhi pratastavana purvani karmani muni pungavaha aindrascha vidivat datto Raja Chabishuto Nagaha Madhyam dinam cha savanam madhyam dinam cha savanam pravartada yatakramam tritiya savanam chaiva rajñosya sumahatmanah chakruste shastravato drishtva yata brahmana pungavaha ahvayan chakrire tatra shakradin vibudottaman rishasringadayo mantrai shikshakshara samanvitaihi gītibir madurai snigdhaihi mantrahvanair yadarhatah hotaro daduravahya havirbhagan divokasam nachahutamabhut tatra kalidam vana kinchana drishyate brahmavat sarvam kshema yuktam hi chakrire. Abhibhujyat tada hrishtaha sarve, having worshipped all the various gods, because see, as I said, gods are also of various kinds. There are 11 levels of gods. It is said in Taittiriya Upanishad that a Mahatma, a realized soul, is having that much of Anandam, joy of liberation, and he has given the 11 different levels. And he says the joy, Indra is considered to be relatively higher than all others. And beyond Indra is Brihaspati. Beyond Brihaspati is Brahma. Beyond Brahma is Ananda. And the Ananda of the man of wisdom is, or man of enlightenment means, if it is man of enlightenment, his joy is considered as an ocean. Brahma's Ananda is only a drop. And imagine the amount of joy that he has compared to the Devatas. And Devatas, any Devatas, his joy is equal to a person. Yuvascha sad yuvachachakaha asishto vadishto varishtaha. So let us say a person who has all the health in his life, he has read everything Shastra, and he has the entire world as his country, region, and he lives for a long period of time. What joy he gets, hundreds of times more than that is one Devata's joy. Hundreds of them is, so there goes on and levels after levels, and finally he says, this man of enlightenment gets such a joy, which is, whose joy, a drop of that is Brahma's. Imagine that, therefore, the Upanishad says, don't go for all these things, go for moksha directly. These are all useless things. But, Devatas also have, so they have powers to bestow anything you want. So, Abhibhujya tada hrishtaha sarve chakruhu, they did. Yatha vidhi, as per the norm. Pradasavana purvani. So, savana is the way of extracting the soma juice that will be offered to the Devatas. Pradakhade, in the beginning of the day, savana karmani muni pungavaha chakruhu. The best of the munis, they have done the worship of the gods and offered them first extraction of the soma. And who is to be worshipped? Aindrascha vidivadhattaha. To Indra it has to be offered. Aindrascha vidivaddata raja chabhishuto bhava anagaha. The sinless Dasharatha therefore offered by extracting the juice himself to him. And madhyantinam cha savanam pravartata kramam. Again repeated the same process. Madhyantinam means madhyanikam, at the end of, middle of the day. Tritiya savanam chaiva, again in the evening. Rajnyosya sumahatmanah chakruhu, he also did. Te shastradaha drishtva yata brahmana pungavaha. As per the directions of the scholars who assembled there, the king Dasharatha did 3 times a day that way. Ahvayan chakrire tatra shakradin vivudottaman. And they invited Indra to be the presiding deity in this. So Indra is Indraloki, you know, it's full of all these Urvashi, Menaka, Ramba, all those things. It's only for entertainment, So he drinks madhu, that called Somavan, that's fine, because offered by various other people who are doing rituals. So they give whatever you want. Ishtan Kaman Dadad. They give. As Bhagavan Krishna also says that. Worship the gods, because generally what we need in the society, plenitude, right? Prosperity, good rain, proper time the food and grains have to be grown, and then general, well-being of all people. This is what people ask. So in the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, what did he say? He says that if you do your work properly, yajñāt bhavati parjanyah, parjanyāt anna sambhavah, annāt bhavanti bhutani. Annāt, that's what he starts. Annāt bhavanti bhutani. By food alone, living beings can be, healthily living. Then, how the annam is coming from? Annam coming from? From anna, how? Food coming from what? From the rains. Rain comes from what? Rain comes from the yajna. Yajna is the yajna karma samudbhavam. Yajna is from karma, that is Vedas. Then, where does the karma or the come from? Karma brahmotbhavam vidhi, from Brahma. So, Brahma is the author of all the Vedas, basically. Yajna karmotbhavam vidhi, karma. Then, where the Vedas coming from? Yajna, there that is karma is coming from Akshara Sambhavam. Brahma is from Akshara, that is Bhagavan. Tasmat sarvagatam brahmas nityam yajne pradishtitam. All Vedas are essentially abiding by the Vedas. All Vedas are essentially, all karmas are essentially abiding by the Vedas. So you have to do that for general prosperity. And then king's role is what? To make sure that everybody is prosperous and other things. So Indra is considered to be a deity who would take care of general prosperity of the world. So therefore Indra is who is worshipped here. And he is called Shakruhu. Shakra is called Shakra because Shatakratuhu. Shatakratuhu means one who has completed 100 Ashwamedha Yajnas. Then only such a person is eligible to become an Indra. Bali was trying to do that. That is the time he requested Vishnu to go and disturb him. So Indra is always afraid. His chair is constantly shaking. Anybody is doing 99. It's like a cricket game. 99, if he puts a century, I am in trouble. Then don't put a century. And therefore it's called Shatakratuhu. And the nickname for Shatakratu is Shakra. Like we have Bill Williams, Bob. Bob is Robert, right? And then what? Nick. Nick is what? Nicholson. Like that you have small short name. And especially when you go to the Asian countries, the names are only 2 letters maximum. Wu, Li, Wu, Ma. What is it? It's like that, isn't it? Because otherwise the name is so big. Wu, Ma. What is your name? Wu. Maybe the name is a shorter form only. That's why this Indra is a shorter form. Shakra. So Shakra is the name of it. So here, Ahvayan Chakrire. Ahvanam is to invite. Ahvayan chakrire tatra shakradin vibudottaman. The very well acclaimed, honored people. Rishyasangadayo mantraihi shikshakshara samanvitaihi. See, only through mantras they can be invoked. If you look at it, mantra is nothing other than collection of letters. Correct? But mantra has a power in pronunciation. If pronunciation is not right, by chanting the mantra, nothing is going to happen. The power is in pronunciation. That is why Shiksha, phonetics is a science. Phonetics is a science. Shiksha, Vyakarana, Kalpa, Nirukta, Chandasam, Jyotisham. The Shadangas of the Vedas, first one is Shiksha, meaning the way you pronounce the words. The mantra becomes powerful only when it is initiated by a teacher who pronounces into your ears. So he gives the power. Vishwamitra gave the power to Gayatri, not just the statement or the words that but how he uttered. And that exactly the way we need to utter. Then only it has a power. That is why the Shravana Mahima, you have to listen to the traditional teachers who have learned from their traditions. That is why even in Kenopanishad, when the student says, if it is beyond the mind, beyond the intellect, beyond the eyes, how do we know that it exists? Na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati, na manaha, na vidmaha, na vijanimaha, ete dadanu shishyat. It is beyond the eyes, beyond the ears, beyond the mind, beyond the mind. We do not know how to teach you. Na vidmaha, I do not know how to teach you. But it is. How? This is how we heard it from our teachers. Na vidmaha, na vijanimaha, yata edadan shishyat. How to teach you? Now, I can only teach you the way I was taught. That I will pass it on, and based upon your maturity and purity of mind, you will see it. So in the same way, mantras are those, no doubt collection of letters, but they have the power only when it is chanted in the way it has been pronounced originally. This Shastra is called Shiksha Shastra. That's why it says, Shiksha Akshara Samanvitaihi. This phonetically very perfect way of chanting. Nowadays, if you see people chanting the Rudram and all those things at 150 miles speed, I don't know, do you think Bhagavan even listens to what you are saying? It's such a speed you are going. You have to finish it. You will be finished if you want to finish that. So you have to pronounce it properly so that you understand, you have the devotion, you have the love, you have the concentration in doing that. Not running speed. So that is why the Gosha, Mantra Kosha, together when it is being done, it has a greater power. Together when correctly directed, correctly pronounced, it has a power. So that needs to be understood properly. Then it's like I was giving the example, Gurudev, when he uses the English words also, he would use in such a way that you will feel it. That fellow's arrogance. It is not arrogance, arrogance. You feel that the arrogance, really you will see that. And it is not just anger, you would say, it's rage. And he wriggled it away. Wriggled it, it's like extracting it. You will not say extracting, he says extracted. So the power of the words, and you will feel at that moment what he is saying becomes your experience. So once I remember, I was a student at that time when Vivek Chudamani was being taught to all of us. And there was a camp, and then Gurudev was one of our members. She was chanting these Vivek Chudamani mantras, these verses. And one place, the student says to the teacher that I am now burning out of samsara tapa. Durvasa samsara pratapyamanam. Durvasa samsara tatapyamanam. I am being burnt by the fire of, and she being a classical singer, Sharda. Durvasa samsara tatapyamanam. Gurudev, shut up! That is not the way to say. Durvasa samsara tatapyamanam. You should feel that you are burning. And don't sing. You are singing that you are being burned. Do you sing? So the feeling is not there. You should have the feeling when you are saying that. That's the communication power. So that is called shiksha, the way of pronunciation. So here also you see that shiksha kshara samanvidaihi ahvayan chakrire tatra shakradin. So Indra are all invoked by the proper pronunciation of mantras by those great people who have understood the method of chanting. And hotara means those who are offering the ahutis, they were singing samagana. That's why I say, Geeti bihi maduraihi snigdaihi mantravahanaihi yatarhataha hotaraha daduhu avahya avirbhagan divokasam. So these hotaraha, remember I told you 4 kinds of priests are there. So those who are pronunciation of mantras and chanting of the Vedas, and second type of hotaraha. Advaryu, hotara, there are various types. So hotaras are those who are offering, but they sing the Samaveda. That's what it is. Geetibihi, maduraihi, which is so pleasant. Snigdaihi, with so much of love. Mantravavahanaihi, with avahana, invocation. Yatarhataha, according to the deserving part of it. Hotaraha, these hotrus. Daduhu, offered. Avahya, having invoked. Havirbhagan, those who are partakers of this havis. Divokasam. Auka means abode. Divi yasya okas divokas. Those who are having Swarga as their abode, meaning Devatas. Divokasam avahya avirbhagan hotaraha. They gave that. And therefore, nacha ahudam abhu tatra skalitam vana kinchana. There was nothing that was not improperly done. Everything was done very according to Vidhi, and there was nothing which is transgressing the scriptures. Drishyate brahmavat sarvam kshema yuktam hi chakrire. Everything was done so appropriately by those scholars and priests. Continuing, nate shvahastu shranto va kshudito va na drishyate na vidvan brahmana kasyit na shatanucharastata brahmana bunjate nityam na tavantascha bunjate tapasa bunjate chapi Shramanaschaiva bunjate Vriddhascha vyatitaschaiva Tribalascha tadaivacha Anisham bunjamananam Natruttirupalabhyate Diyatam annam Vasamsi vividhani cha Iti samchoditas tatra Tata chakruranekashaha Annakutascha drishyante Bahava parvatopamaha Divase tatra siddhasya vidivattata nānādesādanuprāptāha puruṣā sri ganastada annapāne suvidāha tasmin yajñe mahātmanah annam hi vidivat svādhu prashamsanti dvijarshabāha aho truptāsma bhadram te idi susrāvarāgavah svalankrtāscha puruṣāha brahmanān paryaveshayan upāsante ca tānanye subrishtamanikundalah na teshu among them teshu na shrantah va shrutito va na drishyate. There was nobody in that place among the brahmanas, anybody who is shrantah tired, shrutitah hungry, meaning they were all very well fed. They got fed up completely. Meaning they were not even deprived of anything. They were given whatever they want, and they were, obviously the brahmanas will be happy because their job is not like of kshatriyas and going some workout and doing that some or warfare. And their job is to sit and chant mantras. In chanting mantras and contemplation, they exhaust the energy. Study, that swadhyaya, tapa, arjam, that is what it is said there. That is all the nature of Brahmana. Brahmana's nature is, as it is beautifully said in 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita also, Shama, Dhamma, Uparati, Swadhyaya, Tapa, Arjavam, these are all considered to be the Brahmana's qualities. So here they were chanting mantras and doing the rituals and the ahutis and doing their tapas, that is their way of spending time. So they are fed very well. Na avidvan brahmanah kaschit na ashada anucharanastata. So there were nobody who was not a scholar, and every one of them were attended by hundreds of servants. Shata anucharaha, meaning 100 servants. There was nobody who did not have 100 servants to attend to them. Meaning so many of them were there to take care of their needs. Somebody to wash their clothes, somebody to bring their water, somebody to feed them food, somebody to take care of their daily needs, somebody to bring them their ahutis that are required for performing. So many of them were there. Brahmanaha bunjade nityam. They were eating very well. Nadavantascha bunjade. And also servants also ate. Nadavantaha, meaning those who have their leaders, meaning the servants also. Tapasa bunjade vapi. Chapi. The tapas people who were austere, they were also eating. Shramanaschaiva bunjade. All the pilgrims, people who came there as a pilgrimage, they also ate. Vriddhascha, old people. Vyadidascha, sickly people. Stri, women. Balascha, children. Tataeva, and also Anisham bunjamananam, day and night. They were eating. See, these events are very important because you have to feed them. What do they do? Aharnisham, anisham bunjamananam, na trupti upalabhyate. They were not content at all because the food was so tasty. They wanted to eat more and more and more. No trupti at all. Not that there was no food at all, not that way. Because later on he says, Annakuta. This is so much big. And everybody was being fed. Dhiyatam, Gatam, Annam. Everybody is, give food. Vasamsi vividanicha. Varieties of clothes also. And there was, what is it called? Wrangler and, what is it? What is it? All the brands, everything was given. Idi samchodidas tata chakruhu anekashaha. Thus everybody was provided whatever they want as per the directions of the king. Annakudas drishyante, the heaps of food is being seen. Bahavaha, many, parvatopamaha, like the mountains of food everywhere, grains. Divase tatra siddhasya vidivattada. Every day, not only one day, 100, I mean, imagine, years. How many, one year, whole year passed by, every day the food was going on. That shows the prosperity of that place, how much they could afford. Nana desha danupraptaha purushaha, from various countries people have come. Stri ganas tata, host and hostess, I mean, so many herds of people, Annapanaihi suvitaha tasmin yagne mahatmanaha. Of the great king's yajna, the very many different kinds of food and water were supplied. And these brahmanas eating this food, what do they say? Annam hi vidivat swadu prashamsanti disashabaha. Having eaten nice food. Aho triptaha asma badram te. Let auspicious be yours. We have eaten so much. That's why brahmanas are called Bhojana Priyaha. Actually, Bhojana Priyaha. Bahu Jana Priyaha. It's not Bhojana. It's a very, very bad way of saying it. Bahu Jana Priya means loved by many people. But they are Bhojana Priya also, but it's a different thing. So, Bahu Jana Priyaha. Aho, morning also saying one Brahmana was eating and his son was also eating next to him. So suddenly the boy asked for water. So the daddy did not notice it, but he brought the water to somebody and then he started drinking. He gave him a slap. Why? Hey, if you drink water, then how will you eat more? He said, Daddy, you don't understand. When you drink water, whatever is left means all settles down. I have more space is created to eat more. So his philosophy is totally different. And how they are being served, that is a Swalankrita Purushaha Brahmanan Paryaveshayan. They were not ordinarily served. They were served by people who were wearing finest dress. Swarlankritan, very well decorated. Purushaha Brahmanan Paryaveshayan, they were serving. Upasante chata tananye, and also the others who were serving Subrushtam Manikundalaha, wearing beautiful ornaments and beautiful, earrings and other things. They were very well, meaning they were, that's the respect. You cannot, some ordinary, somebody in the road cannot serve the food. The food is being served by people with dignity and honor. So tomorrow we'll see more of what's going on there, and then comes the stage where the gods will approach Brahma about the atrocities, Ravanas that are being conducted. Then Brahma, of course, he only can give boons. He does not know what else to do. He will go to Vishnu and say, Bhagavan, please do something about it. Then Vishnu says, okay, I will take care of coming down to Ravana, to kill Ravana. So that will most likely will see the beginning of the real venture, or the very, the heart of the story will begin. Purpose of the Lord's avatar. Aganita Gunagana Bhushana Rama Ashrita Vatsala Jaya Jaya Rama Ayodhyavasi Sita Rama Apad Bandhava Jaya Jaya Rama Dasharatha Nandana Sri Rama Dashamukha Mardana Jaya Jaya Rama Kausalya Sukhavardhana Rama कामितफलदा जय जय राम पापविमोचन श्रीराम पट्टाभिराम जय जय राम जानकी वल्लभ सीताराम जय रघुराम जय सिया राम वानर सेवित श्रीराम वारिधि वंदित जय जय राम हनुमत् पूजित सीताराम जय श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।